this is another technique that I like to use. I'm going to go here, and I am going to just grab a regular material, standard material. And then I'm going to look for, so I'm actually just going to select everything, right? And I'm going to apply it. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to do, I'm going to show you guys something. You can make this opacity go much lower. And you can kind of see like everything in there, right? So what I would do is I would grab like another material, right? Put a standard material, get the diffuse lighting, make it some like neon color, right? And then I would, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually hide this stuff. So does anybody know how to hide this stuff? Right click, hide selection, okay? So I lied. See how there's a couple little lines in there? Bad, I'm a bad kid. That looks terrible, but anyway. Oh, I know what's going on. So when I selected all, when on my layer box, you could choose what you want to select. So I had this off so the lines weren't selected. So I'm going to get that, and then I'm going to select everything. Where's that? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a piece of geometry. What did one tree say to the other tree in math class? Geometry. Dumb. So this is how you would do space planning for like conceptual designs. Frank Gehry uses this, but he actually does it with blocks. But you could simply just do it with like 3D. So go to, go to floor view. Bam. You could do it two ways. You could do these boxes in 3D AutoCAD, right? Or you could do them in Max, whatever you're more comfortable with, Just as an example, right? Oh, shucks. And then, this one I'm going to, and to copy materials, you can just go like this, okay? And then I'm just going to go bam, bam, and then I'm just going to apply it to that one, right? Take a look at where they are, right? So when I render it, as a quick render, it takes a little bit of time to render it out, but what I would do is I would go into Photoshop and call out those spaces. That's a bedroom. So everything that's in magenta, that's a bedroom, right? Everything that's in blue is a, living room or whatever. And I would do that for all the spaces. And what I would do is I would actually go like this. So I would grab this whole model, and then I would just, and then I would render each one separately. Or you could just move the boxes around and keep rendering it. But try to keep your orthographic on, and then also try to keep it where your camera's the same exact view for every single one. So what you could do is if you're in top view, where the heck is it? And you created a camera, right? You could just go W for move, and then you could press, oops. click the middle of it. This thing will give you trouble, so you want to reselect all these already. So you can go like that. So it's exactly the same. Does that make sense? So your level, because then what you want to do is you want to make a board that has 3 or 4 of the same renderings, but each rendering shows a different space called out, right? So if you had a PDF, and you could just press forward, 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 it'd be like same rendering, same rendering, same rendering, same rendering, but each rendering will be calling out a different space. So you can be like, hey, check this out. I got this thing, blah, blah, blah. And then also, look at this. I got a section. This is how my section looks. And it's all red, and you Photoshop it and make it look all nice. So those were the two kind of exercises for that. And then also, I want to show you one last thing. So I'm just going to go like this. I'm going to select all. Put that in there. Bam. And then I'm going to select my windows. Oops. Bam. Get my windows in there. And I am going to go to my top view. I'm going to create a circle. I am going to extrude it, right, for my artificial horizon. I forget. I'm trying to go on the inside. There we go. Now I'm going to do number 5. Oh, number 6. There we go. So you could tell where my horizon is, right? So what I'm going to show you guys is something cool, okay? So when I rendered it, I used TIFF file, and then I also used my alpha channel, right? So this is all black. This is all just a regular thing. So I just go like this. This is not to like show the rendering cool because all my materials and my lighting's all weird right now, but I just want to show you this trick. So I got that. I'm just going to save. It's already saving to the desktop to a certain spot. I'm just going to leave it out here for a test. Put the format as a GIF. TIFF, sorry. Press that, press alpha channel, right? And then I am going to open it up in Photoshop. And you know what? Where's my other image? Excellent. Right? And it's a super small image. This is just for a test. Select, load selection. Okay? And then you can click it. That's not right. I have my sun, I have everything on there. It should save my load selection. What that means is that it should save all of this as like let me double this. do that too, but I'll figure it out on my time. That just sucks that I'll figure it out. Hmm. Yeah, my example's not working. I think it might be because the sun, all this gray is not. Um, I remember I was doing this when I had a problem with this before. I don't remember how I fixed it. Is it because of Omni lights? It has a load cell. No, it's something specific. I'm gonna have to figure it out on my own time. Sorry for the confusion.